Right? So listen, we're back. If you thought I was finished, I am not, and I promise you, I'm going to be bringing you content till the end. Okay, we're going to be running strong. I'm going to be dropping new content for you guys. This is all about the Danville takeover. If you thought Atlanta was hot, if you thought the DMV was hot, I'm with the hottest that's popping here in Danville right now. Big Pep, tell these people why you're hot.
I mean, I guess because I'm bringing Boosie to the city. I'm bringing all the upcoming artists in the area. They're gonna perform. They're gonna do their thing. We got Lil Q, we got Baby C, we got River Cruz, we got Peachy Love. I mean, and so many more. Yeah, it's gonna be quite an awesome show, man. I mean, you can't miss it. Kingdom building, kingdom steadfast.
I'm I'm like totally shocked. I've been here and I've always made the joke of people say, well, where are you at? And if I'm back here, I say I'm in Danville, right?
Yeah,
Nothing is happening.
yeah.
How do you come to make the city so alive? And how did this start? You are the promoter. I mean, we're looking over Danville, minutes away from the pavilion. I also
Uh-huh.
want to shout out the B Hotel, who has allowed us to use this space to make it happen and get the word out. And I'm privileged to be here.
Hmm.
Could you tell me how you come to get something like this as big in Danville?
I mean, it was a process. I started off throwing parties for children at Skate Town. Last summer I was throwing parties at Skate Town for children. Then I started with all white parties for adults, and just different events. And a few months ago I linked up with a guy that was doing music in Atlanta. And he was telling me, he had certain contacts, and I was just networking, and next thing you know, I was communicating with Boosie Management, and then it went from there. Next thing you know, I'm in Louisiana with them. I'm in Richmond with them. I'm outside. I'm on stage with everybody.
I've been to
Yeah,
Atlanta, and
yeah,
Atlanta is all about the who you know.
yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
about the who you know. We did a Atlanta takeover, and one thing that was consistent across the interviews when I asked people who they were, they not only told me who they were, but they told me who they know and how they've come connected, which is great. So you managed to get yourself inside of the Atlanta circle,
Mm-hmm.
take it from kids skating parties
Yeah,
to just white parties, which I imagine is just like sexy parties,
yeah,
to
yeah.
I'm bringing Boosie into town.
Yeah, I mean, I want to do entertainment to be something bigger than what it is, and also, I just want to bring some life to the city because, everybody in Danville, when they talk about going out to party, they always talking about going to Greensboro, they going to Charlotte, they going here, they going there, but I'm bringing North Carolina to the city. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'm bringing Greensboro to Danville. I'm bringing, Roxborough to Danville. I'm bringing Charlotte to Danville. I mean, that's just what I'm trying to do. Make Danville the it spot.
Are there still tickets available?
Yeah, yeah, it's plenty of tickets available. I had to change the location from the city auditorium, which initially they told me it was gonna be 1,500, but then when the fire department, the police department come, they try to lower the number, so they what I'm saying, they the ones that advised me to switch to the pavilion.
Okay.
So I switched to the pavilion. The pavilion can hold up to 5,000. People.
This is
Got
not,
it got a tent though. Just in case it's bad weather. And it's calling for a little rain that day, but it got a tent that could hold. What I'm saying, that could cover 1,200 participants. So even the weather's not gonna stop this.
wow. So hold on. Let me make sure I get this right. So you don't have a tent just for your artists. You actually
Nah,
have
for
tent
the occupants.
for the
Yeah,
occupants.
yeah,
Now I've never seen that done.
yes, yeah.
People usually come with their big umbrellas or they have their tents in packed. The great thing is it's outside,
Yeah.
right? So if people are worried about, being in a cramped space, we're still getting over,
Hmm.
what we supposedly had going on here. You don't have to be worried about that.
No.
What can they bring inside of the venue?
Well, right now, I'm kind of late on the alcohol, but I have somebody that's actually working on the alcohol. They supposed to got with me today, but I haven't contact them and see what they talking about. But
Weed is illegal here.
Nah, weed is legal, but it actually supposed to be a weed vendor there. You know, we have different vendors that's actually coming. We have food vendors, supposed to be alcohol vendors, but like I said,
we're working on that.
Clothing vendors, icy vendors, all types of vendors.
If someone is a vendor and they want to be a part of the event or they already have the license, how would they reach out to you?
Or just call my number, you know.
What's your number?
434-425-6127.
Okay, so we can talk to you directly?
Directly, yes, of course.
Directly. You are not originally from Danville. You're actually from upstate. Tell us about where you're from.
I'm from Newark, New Jersey. You know, that's another story.
Okay, yeah. So you're from Jersey.
Yeah.
You came here in Danville.
Yes.
And you reside here.
Yeah, this is my second home. You know, I've been to high school here and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go back and forth from Jersey
every year. Every year.
Every year, yeah. And from Danville. Is your journey here with what you're doing? Tell me why you got involved into the entertainment business. Is this the place that you joined into business, or do you have different businesses? Is this the only thing that you do? What brought you here?
Well, first I'm gonna tell you what brought me here. What brought me here is, you know, my people. They had retired here, so followed my aunt down here. You know, my mother was incarcerated, and they figured this would be a better environment for us opposed to Jersey, that we wouldn't get in trouble down here because it's down south. But boy, was they wrong.
I tell people all the time that Danville is this small community, but things pop off. Like people come from DC, they come and visit me, or people would come from Atlanta, different places, and they think because it's this small town, like people are just country here. Like it pops off in Danville.
Yeah, it definitely pops off here. It definitely pops off here, and you know, so you know, it's been quite a journey in Danville. You know, I mean, everybody knows. You know, I was incarcerated. Been out about 2 years now. You know,
2 years. So you've been able to muster all of this energy to get something this big, which is the biggest, by the way, that Danville has ever seen. I don't think that there's the only biggest thing that has happened in Danville when it comes to this is their history. When we think about Wendell Scott, when we think about, and we're here at the not the Honeybee, but the Bee Hotel outside of the courthouses, where our people have come and protested and everything like that. When it comes to our people being able to do entertainment on this scale, it has never happened. Am I wrong? And if I am, correct me.
No, I have never, since I've been here, I never have, you know, seen it like this. But, you know, I always try to, you know, be different, do something outside the box. And like I said, you know, it was just my intention to really like put the city on the map, you know, and me personally, you know, like I'm making a transition from the streets to entrepreneurship, you know. You know, that's quite a transition, I gotta tell you, you know.
You're doing a great job. And for you to say that you've done it in 2 years, what is your motivation? You say you want to put the city on the map. Is there anything that you want to bring to the community? Are you out not only making money, because I can imagine that this is very successful for you? Are you taking any of that knowledge that you have and are you bringing that into the community? Do you have anything that's going on inside of the community that's helping our youth or bringing anyone to a place? Where do you get to speak and have that moment to change lives?
Well, you know, I'm also an author, right? I got 3 books out. I got 2 fiction and 1 nonfiction. You know, in my nonfiction, it's called Reform and Revolution, whichever come first. You know, because I'm kind of like, you know, some, you know, pro black type thing. You know. Okay. But you know, it's all about education. You know.
And where can we find the books?
Well, it's on Amazon.
Amazon, and what do we look at?
And also, you know, I have it in my shop. You know, I just opened up a clothing store on North Main Street. 2325 North Main Street, you know. 2325
North Main Street. So you have clothing lines. You have books. You said we could find the books on Amazon.
Yeah.
How do we research it? Do we look up Big Pep? Is it
Now
going to
just
show
now
up?
just look up my name, Lord Judah, and look up if you're looking for the fictions, America as we knew it. America as we knew it is a fiction, but you know every fiction has some truth in it, you know, and it's basically America through the eyes of Black America, you know, because there's always been two Americas, you know, they just never acknowledged the other one.
I knew that there was something more to you than this just this a promotion company.
Yeah.
And so I'm so glad that we're able to share that. And by the way, I'll be dropping that down in the description. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and keep that notification bell on, because you're going to see Big Pep throughout the week. I'll be posting because I'm definitely in the building, okay? If I wouldn't be your Danville YouTuber if I were not in an event and bringing everything that's popping to you. So it sounds like just all around in this 2 years, did you take the time that you were set away? Was this what you dreaming? Was this what you were manifesting? How did you come and make this happen? And tell someone who has gone through those steps how they can actually get to the point that you are, because this is incredible.
I mean, you gotta be motivated, man. Anything you put your mind to, man. You know, anything you dream, you gotta make that a reality. You know, you gotta be ambitious. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the ability. You know what I'm saying? Because ambition without ability is useless. You know, so you gotta have the ambition and the ability. So while I was incarcerated, I already had the ambition. You know, we all have ambitions to be millionaires, but do we have the ability to be a millionaire? So you gotta acquire the ability. You know what I'm saying?
And is the ability skill?
I mean, the ability is something that you learn. You know what I'm saying? It's experience. You know what I'm saying? Coupled with, you know what I'm saying, education. You know what I'm saying?
So what makes you capable? If I'm able to do something, what makes me capable? So you're saying that you need the education.
Education. Yeah.
You need ambition.
And
so
you know,
which is also consistent.
Motivation, you know.
Motivation.
You know, anything you put your mind to, man. Everything I said happened when I came home. Like everything's happening. You know what I'm saying? This is just the beginning. You know.
So you spoke it.
Yeah, you got speaking to the assistants. You know.
I love it. I believe that we are all gods in the sense that we have been gifted in the image that we can create anything. And so it sounds like you have been able to create.
I mean, it's a journey, though. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not easy, though.
What is not easy? And tell me about your struggles and what has been your struggle and how you have been able to overcome them.
Oh man, I mean, it's like, man, you know, like whenever in this city, you know, like when you try to do something positive, you know, it's so much hate, so much envy, so much negativity, you know. It's like, as a people, you know what I'm saying, like you know, we gotta, as a people, we gotta avoid all that, you know. We gotta support each other, you know what I'm saying? Like we the only group people on the earth that we don't really even support each other. You know, so it's all about, you know what I'm saying, supporting each other, man.
Right. I don't understand that.
It's
always
crazy.
A competition.
Yeah, after all we've been through as a people, you know, it's still like, you know, like somebody that you don't know, right, will support you quicker than somebody that you do know, and that's sad.
Right.
You know, so that's the struggle right there. You know what I'm saying? Still trying to weave your way even through, you know what I'm saying, all the negativity, all the hate from the people that you actually know.
That you really genuinely want to help.
Exactly.
So if I understand, you have had this struggle where you have been set aside from society, you have educated yourself, you've come out strong, and you're doing something in your city, like I said, that has never been done off of networking. So, and this was the channel is about. It's kingdom building stands on the principles that someone that looks like me can put the building block down. I can learn from the building block, and we can continue to grow block from block from block until we have the building that we desire.
Exactly.
So it sounds like you did have people inside of your life, and you was able to take advantage of networking to get to this point. So Big Pep, we know what you are about with business, and I'm just, like I said, I'm floored. I knew there had to be something, like someone just doesn't become a promoter and do the things that you've done but you show me that you've actually used your business technique and what you have learned, your capabilities, what you're able to do, what you're motivated to do, and you're able to do it across different businesses. Do you use the same business model? Is it the same process that you do for your clothing line?
I was invited down to Louisiana by, Boosie's his management crew. Basically learn the mechanics, what I'm saying, of the promotion thing. Because like I said, this by far was my biggest event. It's by far bigger than, doing parties for kids at Skate Town, doing all white parties and, just regular parties in the community. So when I went down there, he showed me the mechanics of everything from security to drinks to vendors to crowd control to everything, what I'm saying? And, I took that knowledge that I acquired from these different promoters and, what I'm saying, I applied it to, my show, so, I mean, like, I'm a quick learner, I'm a fast learner, all it takes is for me to see it and I got it.
I'm telling you, I don't know how fast it gets. I mean, for you to, because if you think about someone who is, let's say if they're putting in 60, 80,000 a year for a college education that may take them 4 years to do for marketing, or for what you've done, and I have just a sense of a smile on my face and a giggle in my heart because I think it's just like so awesome that you were able to do this just again by networking. So you said that, and is this the same thing for your clothing business? Because you're telling me when you went to Louisiana and you're getting this information for a particular event when it comes to promotion, what technique did you use or what research to do the clothing business?
See, with the clothing business, it's kind of crazy, right? Because like when I first came to Virginia, right, I was a teenager, right, and there was this store on Spring Street. I think it was 500 Spring Street, right? Called Madrid Sportswear, right? And as a kid, I was trying to get a job, so I started working there, selling clothes off vans, oils, incense, hoodies, t-shirts, CDs, tapes, what I'm saying? And I already knew the business from my experience with Medina Brothers Sportswear. Shout out to Shahid too. He taught me, the business and as years progressed, so I said, look, I'm gonna open up a clothing store, and I just applied everything I learned from that situation to this situation, and
So don't open a book. Don't give you no information because any information you're gonna get, a business is coming, right? So you just soaking it up. I love it. It's the true sense of an entrepreneur. What can guests expect? And how did you come about getting this lineup for Danville? Was there a process for the artists to get into the venue?
I mean, they don't even know. Like, I do my research. You know what I'm saying? Like Q, like for instance, look, Q, like I'm on the road with him. When he go to North Carolina, like he come like, yo, bro, I got a show in Greensboro, bro, I got a show in Raleigh. So I'm pulling up just to see how he perform.
Yes.
I'm on stage with him when he performing this song. I'm like, okay, yeah, he's a performer. He's quite a performer. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's more than a performer. He is just quite the individual.
Yeah,
if you ever, I had the opportunity to sit down with him, and there's more than just the entertainer.
Yeah.
Is this across the board for your artists, or give me another example of an artist and why they were chosen?
Like, for instance, Baby C, like I've never even heard of Baby C before. And then, some publics are like, yeah, he's going doing the junk with Finesse 2 times, right? So, I go to, YouTube, I look up, then I hear his song, the pole, I said, oh my God, like this kid is fire, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely gonna be one of the next big things, you know what I'm saying? Like the kid, he's talented. He was just in my shop a couple of days ago, he was, going over, some new tracks that he made that he's gonna perform, at the pavilion, man. You got to be there, like the kid is fire.
Yes.
It's fire, you know what I'm saying? You also got Peachy Love, Vera Cruz, that's like my best friend, right? She's an entertainer. She was just in London and in Paris, recording with People Cross Seas, like she's a real entertainer, she's gonna do her thing. It's just, I just do my research on people, just to, I wanna bring a good show to Danville. So, all these people, they was handpicked,
Handpicked.
Yeah, handpicked.
Awesome lineup. I can't wait.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be quite a show.
I'm telling everybody that I'm in a building, and as I said, this is the biggest thing that has ever happened. What can we look for? Because you have like stamped everything that anyone would really aspire to be. Is it about fame? Is it about wealth? And then explain where you're going and what is your purpose and what can we expect to see.
See, it's about building a legacy for, you know what I'm saying, for my children. And it's about bringing opportunity to the city because Danville ain't really got too much opportunity for the youth coming up. You know, I mean, right now you got kids in Danville, they are aspiring to be the top gangster, the number one shooter, or you know, it's like, you know, they really have no motivation to succeed in life other than the streets. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I've been there. I'm like, you know, it's hard out here in these streets. I've been there. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? I've been there. You know, I mean, from streets to prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's no future in this. So you know, I'm trying to offer the city something better. You know what I'm saying? You know, like Boosie, his crew, his manager crew, they looking for talent. So when they come here, I mean, they might see something they like. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? This situation right here might, you know, give one or two people a contract. You know what I'm saying? Distribution
Absolutely.
deal. You know what I'm saying? Anything. You know, I mean, just trying to bring opportunity.
I love it. Where can we get tickets?
But you could get them off Eventbrite, or you can come to my store 2325 North Main, or you can just call me and I meet you somewhere and give you some tickets.
You already dropped the information. We could get your books. Again, I'm going to drop everything in the description. So if anyone have any questions, we also can follow you on Instagram. Can you drop your Instagram?
Instagram Big Peppy, Facebook is Pep.
Pep, Pep. I'm telling you, I'm just floored. I was really excited to have the opportunity to speak with you. And I didn't know that you had so much that was going on, not only here in the community, but how you using your resources and your experience to help others. I appreciate you, King, and thank you for being a part of Kingdom Building Spotlight.
No problem. It's a pleasure all mine.
Thank you. Peace.